Few people know more about the human impact of chemical weapons than Kamaran Nawrooz, who is joining us from one of our studios in the south of England. He was 11 in 1988 when Saddam Hussein bombed the Kurds of Halabja in northern Iraq with chemical weapons. Most of his family were among the 5,000 estimated to have died in that attack. But he was in a shelter with about 35 other people, and I understand that only you and one other child survived. So clearly today's first, just about the Nobel Peace Prize today, that must be a decision, an announcement that you welcome.
Thank you. Actually, first of all, I want to say personally, on behalf of the Halabja Chemical Victim Society, to say congratulations for the members and all staff of the organization for prohibition of chemical weapon. Really, I was very glad when I heard that organization got the Nobel gift or present. It's a really suitable prize for the organization, because the organizations they do hard work and blessed with peaceful work, which is blessed work because they prevent civilian people from the dangerous chemical weapon, which is nobody knows except that people who suffer it. Let's say me or some Halabja citizens or people in Syria. Really, it's very painful, the chemical weapon and as you know, that the chemical weapon mostly using during war, but most of the victims of the weapon was civilian. For example,
Kamaran, well, I know one of the points, Kamaran, that you wanted to make with chemical weapons is there's nowhere to hide, and that's what happened to you and your family, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, actually, the chemical. Well, sorry, could you say again the question?
One of the points you wanted to make is there's nowhere to hide, and just remind us what happened to your family. Your parents, your mother knew something was happening.
As you noticed that I was 11 years old, and during that time I was with my family, which include my father, mother, 4 brothers, 1 sister. We were in the garden during that time in 16 March 1988, around 11 o'clock morning, when they started bombardment. We ran to the shelter, which is my father built our own shelter in our garden house, same as most of the Halabja citizens, to prevent themselves from bombardment in war, Iraq and Iran war. When the chemical bombarding started, we've been in the shelter. My family, also some of our neighbors, came to our shelter to prevent this, or to keep themselves from bombardment. When the bombarding started, we feel some smell as a garlic, apple, banana. Then we know that that's chemical weapon. We started shouting, crying, because chemical weapon dangerous than others. Other bombs, you can keep yourself in the shelter, in mountain, in somewhere, but chemical mixing with the air. That's why nobody can protect himself from chemical
Kamaran
gas.
Nawrooz, thank you. I know it's a very difficult subject, and we're very grateful to you for coming to speak to us on World News Today. Thanks very much.